What up? Top of the top. What's poppin', Wax Dog? What's good, family? We back. Let me know y'all hear me clearly. We back at it again, y'all. Sunday special. What's up, Jamel? What's up? King Hannibal, what's good? Julian Brock, Shalom. Castor Troy. That's right. We here, y'all. What's up, D Malley? What's up, family? We here. Well, y'all see what happened on Friday. For some funny reason, a lot of funny stuff started happening to that live, and y'all already know I said it 1,000 times. I said, look, whenever I'm talking nonsense, you'll see it ain't never gonna mess up. When I'm talking about something real, those that been around, you done seen it. You done seen videos straight cut off. You done seen stuff start chopping up, all type of stuff. Now, mind you, I want to break that down because, like I said, where I do my lives at, I'm in the same room as my Wi-Fi network. My Wi-Fi network is my cable working fine. Another thing, the computer I use is nothing on it. I only use the computer strictly for live streaming. I don't got no pictures on it, no downloads, no music, no nothing. I did all that purposely to make sure my computer never slow up, mess up, or nothing. So that's how I know whenever it's a particular episode and start messing up, I already know what time it is. Because even in the morning, it is not as many people on the internet. So sometimes throughout the day, later on in the afternoon, certain prime time hours, your Wi-Fi will act up because that's the most part of the day when people on the Wi-Fi, you know, certain times of the day, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, the afternoon, evening. But early in the morning, when it's messing up, I already know what time it is. So I just had to get that out the way because I know some people probably watched the episode on Friday, the replay, and was chopping up. But that was a serious topic, and they're going to play them games. So other than that, we back again today with a little bonus. You know, we're going to keep it going. We're starting to heat up. Spring is here. We at it. So happy to see everybody here. Some people, they're going to be late, so shout out to the extra replay game today. Also, for those who are here, it's okay to share. Tell a friend, and that's what it is. But today's For No Fame episode 417, we're going to be talking about Offset, fraudulent ass. And we're going to look at Offset because we really just going to be looking at the definition of a snake, which a lot of us already know. But this particular snake is different because we're going to take a look at how snakes be amongst you the whole time. And a lot of them are really opportunists that's just waiting for the green light so they can get you and go ahead and do them. And then when it's all said and done, it's always the snake that always got to make it like they was the closest one to you, meaning they the ones that act like they had your back the most. They was down with you the most. They was going to ride with you the most. It's all that always is the one. See, the snake, it don't be the one that, you know, the one that you don't really rock with like that, too tough, y'all cool, but y'all don't really kick it like that. That ain't the snake. The snake is the one that's right amongst you right now. You just got to have eyes to see. So anyway, we're going to get into it. What up, TG Heavy Arms? I see the bros dominating this morning. What's up, Natasha Jordan? What's up, sis? I see you in here, Lady Butterfly. What's up? Everybody here, the bro. What up, Zingard? Yeah, the bros. I told them the bros be in the bushes, man. What's good, y'all? What's up, Jamila? Shamayam. Shalom, brother. All right, y'all. Y'all waited long enough, man. We're going to get into it. I was just trying to let people get their chance to pull up. So, like I said, once again, shout out to the replay game. Now that we cooking, let's get it. Because, yeah, that's what we do. So let's go. Offset the snake went and got a new TAKEOFF tattoo. But we know that's how it go. And in my opinion, the tattoo is straight mockery, is straight disrespectful. Because this man didn't have no love for that man before he died. And he was one of the first people to act like he had so much love for this dude. But like I said, it's a lot of funny stuff going around that whole TAKEOFF stuff. I'm not going to get into it today like that because I already got into it. But we're going to take a look at some things that we're just going to look at some things. I'm going to say that. So like I said, Offset, in my opinion, he always wanted a solo career anyway. He, like I said in the beginning, he was a third wheel, all right? Meaning Offset did his thing, but people forget it was a time where Offset wasn't even around and Quavo and Takeoff was holding the group together. If they didn't hold the group together the way they did, they might have folded. Who's to say? All I'm saying is, in my opinion, it ain't hard to tell, ain't hard to see. Offset always wanted to be a star. And isn't he the one that made the song called They Do Anything for Clout? Didn't him and his wife make that song? But now you're going to see him and his wife is the main ones clout chasing. And they clout chasing a dead man by the name of TAKEOFF. So like I said, we got to peep game how the Migos, they blew up. They did their thing. But anybody with smarts know in the industry, anytime you're dealing with their group stuff, what happened, y'all? Don't the group always break up? And when the group break up, why they break up? Then they show us the shit of 5 Heartbeats and all that shit, right? That's what all those movies was about. Those are industry movies. 5 Heartbeats, Temptations, Cadillac Records. Those are industry movies. But they show you the group always breaks up. And the group always break up over what? Money. Money or what? Fame. It's always the one in the background want to be the one in the front. See that? That's how it always go, right? Because the reality of the whole shit is 3 grown people cannot break up one bag. Like I said, when you a boy group and if you young, you could split up money 3 ways. But when you're grown and have kids, bills, you can't split up money 3 ways. And don't forget the Migos was splitting money 3 ways. And then the label was getting 50% of that, allegedly. So their money was very, very short on a bigger scheme of things. So I'm saying that to say Offset always wanted to be the star. He always wanted to be a star because he got gassed up from that song called Bad and Bougie. I'm going to say it again. Bad and Bougie is the song that made Offset a household name. And he got a lot of ladies after that song. It was Bad and Bougie. But before Bad and Bougie, he was not the #1 person. And what else happened with Bad and Bougie? Didn't they just so happen to leave TAKEOFF off that song? See that? What's up, Rondell? Offset biggest song, Bad and Bougie. Migos on it, TAKEOFF not there. My point is this. I'm pretty sure that song, Bad and Bougie, went to Offset head. Because after he started getting that little clout off of that, you'll see that's when he got Cardi B. And after that, he then started trying to do his own thing. That's all that's my opinion. But we're going to take a look at some things today. Trust me. It's some knowledge involved today. I'm going to show y'all something. You see it for yourself. Y'all know how we do it. Sunday, man. We up this morning cooking. It's a beautiful day. But anyway, we're going to look at this fake love in a snake. Now, like I said, we all know what happened to TAKEOFF. We know it was suspect how that whole thing happened. First of all, let's start. This man got gunned down in a public location, which means what? Many cameras around. Them cameras saw people pull up. Them cameras got everybody license plates. They see when everybody left. They see when everybody was moving around. This didn't happen in no hood. Now, if it happened in the hood, that's different, right, y'all? If it happened in the hood and people, you get it? This happened in a public place downtown. Why you think when Tupac got shot in Manhattan, a lot of people already said the first thing was what? It was a setup. Because we know that we from New York, we know people don't just go to Manhattan and do shootings. Had to be a setup. Common sense. Nobody in the hood does shootings in public environments where it's tourists, city officials, government buildings. Don't every city downtown got a state building, a courthouse, a police department, right? So people from the hood don't do killings in public areas downtown. Now, sometimes they might try to rob somebody and things go left and they just happen to kill a person. But when killers kill and get away at a location, 9 times out of 10, it was plotted and planned. Then Tupac said they set him up in Quad Studio in New York because that was in a public place, a studio, Manhattan, many police around. It's not just easy to get clipped in them type of places. But usually when you get clipped somewhere public, you got set up. And today we're going to talk about setups. We're going to talk about betrayal. Because when you get betrayed, it's always the person in your circle. Some of y'all ain't figured that out yet. It's always the closest one to you that get you caught up in the twist. Always. When your house get breaking into, 9 times out of 10, somebody that know you, one of your neighbors. That's how it go. When you get robbed suspiciously, 9 times out of 10, somebody you know close to you told somebody your business and they came and got you. That's how it worked. It's called betrayal. But this been going on since the beginning of the time. So we're going to talk about that. Now we're going to take a look. Like I said, we all know what happened. So we're going to ask a question. Why was Offset the main one to get a tattoo on his back when he already was not rocking with this man? But we're going to look. I'm about to break all this down. Showing y'all, man, this is fake love at the ultimate highest level. This is the highest form of a snake you could ever be. This is also a form of disrespect and mockery. People don't even understand what it means, but it's just a science of put it on his back. Because you've been turned your back on him at the end of the day, because Offset, you was the one that turned your back on TAKEOFF. It was you. You was the first one to turn your back. So to make a mockery, you put him on your back. Whether you knew what you was doing or not, I know how to read it. See, you already been turned your back on him, and I'm gonna show you a weak nigga. Know why he put it on his back? Let me tell you why he put it on his back. So he don't gotta look at it. I'm teaching y'all science right now. See, when it's on his back, he ain't gotta look at it. Because he can't look at a tattoo of a nigga he know he wasn't cool with before he died, now can he? He ain't put it on his arm, right? He ain't put it on his chest, he put it on his back because he don't have to look at it. Do you get it? I'm showing you fake ass people. That's right, satanic tat, Castor Troy. You already know Castor Troy. I'm about to break that whole satanic tattoo down. I'm about to break the whole thing down. That's right, you see Saturn, my brother. I'm about to break it down. Saturn, y'all see Saturn right there? For those who don't know, you're going to learn something today. Saturn is the planet of darkness. Saturn represents death. Saturn is the planet of the Grim Reaper. Saturn represents death, all right? Saturn represents dark energy. Right now, it is being said that this whole planet is being influenced by Saturn. That's why you see a lot of this wild stuff going on, because they say that this planet is somehow vibing with Saturn. I don't know it all. I'm just telling you, I know what Saturn means. You see, he got Saturn on his back. Now I'm going to show you, because I told you, they can pull that little slick shit off to the dummies, but they can't fool people like us. You feel me? So check it out. Now we're going to look at, okay, this fraud snake got the tattoo of a dead man that he wasn't rocking with. For 2, he made a mockery. He put it on his back so he ain't got to look at it. Then he got Saturn in the picture. Now look, we're going to be getting there, because like I said, a lot of people already feel like he was a sacrifice. For whatever reason, nobody knows. And like I said, don't forget this. Some things we would never know, and everything is not for you to know, and some things you don't want to know. So that's why I said everything is alleged, because some things are going to have to stay where they at. That's just how life works, y'all. But the point of the matter is we all can agree that something shady happened. This is something else I pointed out before. I want y'all to peep again. It's common sense. Ain't they downtown in a public location? Don't TMZ always get the footage first when something bad happened, right? I broke this down before. Let's look at it again. Can you not see somebody was filming TAKEOFF the whole time? The question is, who was holding the camera filming him the whole time? Because if you got common sense, you would have smarts to know the one holding the camera is the one who gave the footage to TMZ. But did some people already have some people waiting there to film it because they knew it was going to happen? Okay, now let's break it down in the lame street regular terms. Okay, let's look at the parents. Okay, parents. Your child gets killed, but you find out before your child got killed, somebody was mysteriously filming them. When you want to know who was filming them, and you're going to say, well, why was they filming my son like that? I told you, man, this shit common sense. You'll see somebody was strategically filming them the whole time. The question is, who was filming them? And not only was they filming them, these people was in a public location. You see them downtown Houston? This ain't no hood. This ain't no hood flag. This ain't no hood swag. This ain't got nothing to do with no hood. But you will see he was being recorded and filmed like somebody was what? Watching him. That's right. Funny business, y'all. A Like I said before about the Chucky doll, a dumb you know what told me, well, it was right before Halloween. I said, bro, I'm thinking, bro, you don't even get the big picture. My point is, you'll see it's just one strategic angle. Why they didn't show him from many different angles? Why many other people didn't cell phone them, didn't record them with their phone? You will see all this stuff is strategic. Salute Mike Flame. Thanks for supporting the channel like you always do, bro. Like I said, y'all, we're gonna take a look at this. We about to heat up. Check it out. Now, like I said, this clown, the snake, went and got this boy face on his back. Now we're gonna look at the proof on why the hell he did this when he had no business doing it. Cardi B responds to joining Offset and unfollowing Quavo and TAKEOFF on Instagram. See, what's the date? May 19, 2022. They were bragging about it. They were proud, meaning they wanted the world to know they ain't rock with them no more. It wasn't no, y'all know how internal stuff go. Don't some of us have internal beefs, but we don't let the public know what's going on? They wanted the world to know they ain't rock with TAKEOFF no more. I told you the internet is a beast. All you gotta do is learn how to press rewind because they think you stupid and forgot. They think we dumb. Now look, Cardi B responds to joining Offset and unfollowing Quavo and TAKEOFF. They was proud. Here's why Offset unfollowed Quavo and TAKEOFF. See, I'm just showing you. They unfollowed him before he, like years ago. They been stopped rocking with this boy. Been stopped dealing with them because they were trying to do their own thing. You see, Cardi B allegedly was getting his head and vice versa. They decided they ain't need, look, you don't need them no more. Why? Not because of he didn't need them as brothers. He didn't need them to get money no more. He didn't need them as a group. He can do a solo thing. He could be bigger than them. Get it? So that's why they was already starting to say, but see, it backfired on him because remember, all of this started when he tried to sue the label. Listening to Cardi B and them, he tried to sue the label and it backfired on him. So when it backfired, he had to still deal with the group, but he really was mad because Lil Baby had blew up. They all was mad for real. But I think Offset was the most mad because when Lil Baby blew up, it put all of their solo projects on hold. Offset solo project was on hold because of Lil Baby. We all know right now Lil Baby is one of the hottest artists in the world as far as in the rap game, as far as publicity, household name. He got commercials on TV right now. He is the biggest rap artist right now in America. I'm not saying he the best. We talking business. We talking pop culture. So the whole time you don't think these dudes was tight like, yo, we the ones who built this label. We was here first. Now y'all want to give all the money to Lil Baby and blow him up. So I'm pretty sure Offset felt a certain way. And this is when you're going to hear about a little beef was happening behind the scenes. But my point is this. He is the one that started the drama and decided to stop rocking with the rest of the group. That is my point. That's my whole point. As you see right here, Cardi B and Offset responds to joining, or basically Cardi B responds to joining Offset because Offset unfollowed them, then she unfollowed them, and then you see they was trending off of this because it was big, because they was getting clout off of it, basically like saying we don't fuck with y'all, and they wanted the world to know. All right, so I'm just giving people the proof to let people know I'm not making nothing up. Here you go. Quavo and TAKEOFF are said to have been unfollowed on Instagram by the father for Offset. Just showing you, nigga, why you got the tattoo on your back? You the biggest fraud and the biggest snake. You the one that stopped rocking with that boy. You wasn't rocking with him when he died. Don't y'all know that's guilt? Is that not guilt? That's why you got it on your back, because you can't look at him. You can't look at him. See? And you put it on your back. See? I know about signs and symbols, boy. You a snake. And you's an agent ass nigga too. All of them are frauds. I told you, most of these rap dudes, once they got that record label, once they got that deal, and them lyrics they write go to the House of Congress and all that, and they on FCC airways, man, all of them are agents. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. They all agents. This is what it is. So as you see him doing it for clout, posted on his what? Instagram page. Doing it for clout. Ain't these the same two clowns that had a song called They Do Anything for Clout? Well, who's doing anything for clout now, y'all? Told these people they need to stop playing with us. They need to take their ass somewhere and sit in their fucking house and just be on social media, because we ain't trying to hear nothing they talking about. And another thing, nigga, you showing your back. You allegedly love your family member. But why is this nigga still out here chilling? I ain't hear about nothing. Patrick Xavier Clark has been charged with the murder of Takeoff. Have you heard anybody say anything about this, man? You ain't even hear Offset say F Patrick Xavier Clark. You ain't hear him, he was disrespect him in a song, curse him out, nothing, right? Y'all see what's going on. What's up, Latavia? What's up, Dark Migo? What's up, family, man? Yeah, man. Y'all see? He's somewhere chilling. He might be about to watch this live later. Who knows? Because that's how it goes. When the killer get away, the killer be chilling. Probably smoking a blunt somewhere. Just like the man killed, whoever killed Big and Pac, they chilling right now, probably drinking some yak. The point is, you see all these shenanigans. But see, the whole time, Takeoff in the ground and they out here playing. So him getting a tattoo ain't for nothing but clout. That's all that is. Clout, guilt, and all of that. Now let's go back to the situation. Like I said, this thing happened in a public place, man. Come on. Public, not in the hood. Who's to say this whole thing wasn't plotted and planned? Y'all see what happened at? Like I said, pick a city. It don't matter where you at in America. Every place in America has a downtown area. It has a city section. You know, it has places where the good white people and good black people and all the good people go at to eat and chill, family events, right? But you will clearly see this had to be staged. And what I mean by staged, it had to be a setup, a plot. Because somebody had to be comfortable to bring guns to the location, drive off with guns, do the kill. You get it? Meanwhile, everybody still going on. But I just want to show y'all, man. Public location. It also looks strategically where it was placed. And we know it's cameras everywhere. In the building, outside the building, around the corner from the building, the stoplights on the block, all of that. But anyway, as you see, Takeoff and Quavo talk Migos breakup. Sometimes shit don't work out. See, they already had accepted it. They was moving on. Why you think they dropped the album Unc and Few with the nephew and the uncle did an album together? They was like, whatever, man. He want to be at whatever, man. Offset you all up, Cardi B ass, whatever. We gonna keep it going. And that's what they did. At first, there was hope that Offset departure was just a way to drum up drama ahead of dropping new songs. But since the summer, more clarity has manifested, and it seems like the split is for real. Migos canceled their performance at Governor's Ball over the summer. And since that split, Offset has released new music, while Quavo and Takeoff have continued to release new songs, including a fourth new LP only built for Infinity Links. My point is, when they so-called was breaking up, you will see Offset was he was really the first to start trying to push his music as a solo artist. But like I said, it backfired on his ass. Offset has started working as a solo artist, while the other two MCs have been embarking on a journey together as a duo. See my proof? Offset was already trying to get his solo career jumping. All he was looking for was the excuse to break up. So when he tried to sue the label, that sped up the breakup. And it backfired on him. And yeah, that's right. That's another thing. Let's not forget Quavo. He claims he'll do a gospel rap album now. See, both of them are frauds. I told you when they had that fake ass fight at the Grammys, whatever that was, I told you that shit was fake. And that's why you ain't see neither one of them had a black eye, nothing. Not even a Rick shirt, nothing. All right? Well, now Quavo and Takeoff have talked about the split, noting that sometimes shit don't work. So like I said, they had already accepted the fact that the group was broke up because they was basically saying Offset had sold out for a chick. They was already saying Offset betrayed their brothers for a female. Offset says he's fake smiling in the wake of Takeoff's death. Y'all remember this was a couple months ago when the nigga said he really be putting on fake smiles because he really hurt over Takeoff. Now, mind you, I'm gonna say it again. We remember when this first happened, and I asked people, I said, how many people saw Offset show him love? And people was like, nope, he ain't showing no love. I think he took like a week, and then all he did was change his avatar to Takeoff. That's another form of disrespect. And under it, he had new album coming soon. So Offset was promoting his new album in the midst of the death, and then took Takeoff picture and put it on his Instagram while he was promoting his new album. So I told he was clout chasing the whole time. This nigga want to be a star so bad, but it's over with, nigga. You the dustiest one out the group. The dustiest one. The dirtiest one, too. That's why you was the main one, kept getting caught for smashing dirty chicks. And Cardi B, dumbass, she kept taking you back because she dirty, too. Both of y'all dirty. That's my opinion. So it ain't hard to tell a dirty nigga with money. A dirty nigga with money, he gonna try to hit anything. That's Offset. That's it. Like I said, a weirdo. He's another weirdo with money. And I'm gonna tell y'all there's something else they're about to bring out too. This is about to start trending too. Y'all pay attention. Now they're trying to get them to start rocking funny rainbow jewelry. Now they starting to rock rubies, emeralds. Watch y'all see all the new gold chains. You're gonna see them start wearing the ruby chains now with sapphires. They're making them wear fruity jewelry now. I'm telling you, that fruity jewelry is pendant. It's trending. My people know. You see what he got on, man. Y'all know that was their other stuff. But yeah, now they got them wearing jewelry with rubies, emeralds. Yeah, they got them wearing rainbow jewelry now. You'll see. I told y'all the jewelry game was gonna switch. I told you it always do that in the game. They about to switch it from white gold to something else. You'll see. I've been studying this for years. That's why I told everybody that ran and bought white gold, you got to change it out now, because when the industry says it's time to change, it's going to be time to change. Why? Because the industry is tied in with the jewelers, and they set the trend on what gold chain is going to be standard. Told you this a year ago. Anyway, let's continue on, because I'm going to prove to you how he was the dirtiest one out the group. See, this is when his dirty ass was still getting charges. And this is around the time when Quavo was holding down the group. And Quavo was the star. We know that. But Offset, you see, he was a dirty boy. So you could easily look at him and just tell, yeah, I know his jail pictures. Everybody look bad in jail. I know that. But I'm just showing you. This dude always wanted to be the star. But like I told my people a million times, when somebody give you money, or you got thousands of dollars to invest on yourself, and money makes everybody look good. It makes everybody smell better. It makes everybody look better. When you get a certain amount of money, you start glowing. What's up, A? I see you, bro. Yeah. When you get a certain amount of money, you start glowing. So that's why I was trying to tell people, that's why half the people hypnotize and be worshiping human beings, because the difference is between you and them, they just got more money to put on themselves. If I had 50,000 to put on my face, how you think I'm gonna look? I'm gonna look perfect. Don't you understand that? But I'm showing you, this was a dusty, dirty dude. And it was the rap game that got him his clout, but it's not even about that. It's about the nigga wanted to be a solo act. So when he was stuck in the group, Lil Baby came through the back door and passed all three of them. That's why he's the biggest star. And once Lil Baby started winning, he became the cash cow for Quality Control. That's why you see Lil Baby right here with P, the CEO, the one that just sold that label for $300 million. Him and Lil Baby, they been tight. And when Offset tried to sue them, Offset put the nail in the coffin of the Migos. And you know what P said? He said, well, forget them. It's all about you now, Lil Baby. And that's why Lil Baby is popular all over the world. But this is what people forget. Who did Offset get jumped by? Per the reports, Lil Baby's crew got the upper hand on Offset, leading to the Migos member getting jumped March 9th, 2020. See why I love these dates? Let me show you something. He got jumped allegedly on March 9th. Oh, that's the same day Biggie Smalls got killed. But that ain't my point. I just peeped that part. Now look. March 9th, 2020, he got jumped, right? Then let's rewind. Cardi B responds to join the Offset and unfollowing Quavo and Takeoff. How many months later did they unfollow them? 2 months later after Offset got jumped. Told you they wasn't rocking with Quality Control. They wasn't rocking because of Lil Baby and other things. Offset wanted to be a star. Told you. So after he got beat up allegedly on March 9th, 2 months later, they started unfollowing people. Mainly, they unfollowed his members in the group. Told you that boy was salty I told you he's a snake and a fraud, but you'll see he the main one when it got a big tattoo on his back. Because that nigga's a fucking fraud. Told y'all, man. Y'all still believe in the Tooth Fairy and the Easter Bunny? Showed y'all, man. Look, the internet believes Lil Baby's crew whooped Offset ass, beat down, robbed, and stripped down his boxers. The internet never sleeps. New rumors and gossip have circulated online claiming rap star Lil Baby Camp put more than just paws on fellow Atlanta entertainer Offset. And yes, I did see the footage. I'm going to say this alleged, but I saw the footage. But it was a label beef. They didn't want to get out of control, and Lil Baby didn't want no lawsuits, so he did not claim this at all. They said it was his homeboys, members of his gang, is the one that got Offset and put hands on that boy. I saw the footage outside at nighttime in the parking lot. I saw it. But it's all alleged. What's up, Chris Miller, Flow Boss, Melanice? What's up, y'all? The family is here, man. All right. Let's get back to it before they start hating on this live. Lil Baby speaks on rumors that his crew jumped Offset. And he had to clarify it because he didn't want to get sued. He didn't want no parts of that. That's criminal activity. You know why? They say Offset got beat up and robbed. So that's a robbery. Lil Baby would be a fool to admit to having something to do with that. That was an assault and robbery. So he denied it, and that was smart. But now I'm going to show you them trolling Offset. This is after Offset put out the lawsuit. Check this out. As you see, people quality control. After the lawsuit came out, he said, look, the show must go on. And they were trolling Offset. They didn't care about him leaving. You see that? Him and Lil Baby was in the crib, and he told look, he said, Lil Baby, he said, what that say on the wall? And he read it. He said, the show must go on. They were laughing and trolling that boy. Told you. They don't care about Offset, and that's why Offset was mad. Because Lil Baby was the new cash cow, man. He was the new cash cow. So they said, you know what? Since you want to sue us, now we really going to make Baby the star. And that's what they did. Exactly what they did. And they probably sold a label, so they really ain't going to never get Offset. Nothing. They're going to just start a new label. That's it. New name, new money. So that's what the two members of Quality Control did, the two CEOs, man. They got, look, man, they got Offset hurting out here. And Offset is stuck in a contract right now where he can't just make music with anybody. He can't do anything. Any music he make, these two right here going to get 50% of whatever he do. That's why I know Offset broke and struggling. Meaning he got money, but he ain't the big star he thought he was going to be. That's all I'm saying. People got to understand the difference between being a star, being popular, being a superstar, and being a multi-millionaire. It's different levels of the shit. But anyway, you'll see this the same clown that got the big tattoo on his back, making a goddamn mockery. See that? Now we're gonna go into this little breakdown. It ain't gonna be too long today, but you know how to pull up. We had to eat today. Now you see, like I say, you see that Saturn on his back? Ain't no coincidence he got that Saturn on his back, and he got the crown around Takeoff head. That symbolizes trying to say that Takeoff is now a god now that he's now dead. But that ain't the point. Just watch the Saturn. I'm going to show you what the Saturn means for those who don't know. We're about to go deep. Saturn, the second coming. Saturn is the Grim Reaper. Saturn is Chronos. Chronos is what? Time. Chronos is Father Time. Father Time is Saturn. Father Time is the one that what? Comes to collect what? It's also Saturn is also a representation of what we call karma. What goes around comes around. You see the ring? What goes around comes around. That's the ring. Karma. But most people, karma comes from dark energy because when you do certain things, it comes back to you in a different way. This is why I told people, remember I said this months ago. I said we in payback season. I said we in a time where people is being judged. Did I not say that? I said people that did good going to be rewarded. People who've been doing bad, they're going to get their issue. Because we in a time of payback. This is what I meant by what was said, that the earth is now in the realm of Saturn. That's why you're going to keep seeing dark behavior. See that? Chronos. See the thing in his hand? That also looks like a broken bullhorn, don't it? Because you got to use your brain. Back in the ancient times, before it was weapons or certain weapons, all they had to do was break off the horn of a bull, and that was a weapon, a hook. A sickle. That is the tool held by Father Time. This is why I say, I'm going to be honest, I feel like the time has been finessed on the planet. Don't it feel like the time been sped up? Don't it seem like somehow time ain't the same no more? Well, maybe they got something to do with Father Time. I don't know. Anyway, let's look at who Father Time is, because he the one that tell you when your time is up, allegedly, according to them, according to their beliefs. We know as many different beliefs. I'm not talking about no beliefs. This ain't about no religion. We just taking a look at things, all right? So you see, he got Saturn on his back. Saturn is Father Time, aka the Grim Reaper. Now let's take a look at who Saturn is in other forms. What do you see? Do you see the sickle held by the Grim Reaper? Oh, but that's Saturn right there. See, those pictures represent energy. What is Saturn doing? Oh, that looks like a child on his lap. What does that mean? Now, it's another double standard within the picture that I already told you before. Some of y'all should already know. Is that not the same image you see for Valentine's Day? But how many of y'all understood what I already told you? You should know, period, that Cupid represents a boy, a little kid. Now you see the whole joke behind Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is something else. It has nothing to do with man and woman. Because you don't understand about romance. And when you come with romance, a lot of different things go into romance. See, the Romans was romancing a lot of people and a lot of things. But anyway, I just wanted you to see that little angel with wings represent little kids. What is Saturn doing? Oh, that's the Grim Reaper, right? Oh, that look like child sacrifice, don't it? Child sacrifice, don't it? Is that why he got Takeoff on his back? Was Takeoff a sacrifice? I don't know. But according to Saturn, let's take a look. Do you see Saturn holding the baby upside down, biting on his leg? What does that represent? Do you see Saturn right here with the child's arm in his mouth? Sounds like sacrifice to me. But I told y'all all this public information ain't none of this no secret. It's just that they know people sleep. See the child in Saturn's hand? You also will see these mega statues of Saturn all over the planet. Why? Because statues harvest energy. People don't understand that. This is why in so many cities, so many places, it is demonic frequencies all throughout the city and the town. Because you have statues like this. See? I told you, they praise their gods 24/7. They praise their gods 24/7, round the clock, 365. They don't miss a day. You, on the other hand, you're everywhere else, and you don't even know who your God is. They know who their gods are. And they don't hide it neither. But as you see Saturn representing the sacrifice, don't you? The second coming of Saturn. See that? Saturn on his back. Let's move on. Do you see that? Do you see Saturn chewing up the what's in it? That look like a doll baby or something, don't it? See? So y'all know about this. Y'all know about that, right? Y'all all been talking about the Bohemian Grove that Alex Jones showed you. Everybody's seen that damn video. Yes, we all saw it. I saw that shit 13, 12 years ago. But a lot of y'all still don't understand what you're looking at. That is Baal, that is Moloch. They're the same people. Either way, you already know they deal with what? Sacrifice. The bull represents Baal, and Baal is another name for El, and El is Saturn. Once again, I'm going to show you something. You see the hook in his hand? Looks like a bullhorn, don't it? Look like a bullhorn, don't it? My point is this. Now let's take a look. Saturn. Saturn was a god in ancient Roman religion and a character in Roman mythology. Dung or manure referred to reemergence from death to life. Let's pause right there. People don't know what dung means. In the scripture, you will see the word dung. Dung means doo-doo. Just like manure. Manure means what? Doodle. Let's break down doodle. Well, anybody with sense knows when you're growing something from the earth, and such as fruits, vegetables, anything that grows from the earth, you need what? Manure. So the science of the whole thing is people don't understand. Even when life, life still comes from death. It's a never-ending cycle. That represents the ring of Saturn. Life and death. Life and death. But Saturn represents part of the rebirth. Because from the death, like if somebody died and you put them in the ground, or I got one for you. They say when you in places like Georgia, in certain places of the South, when they killed black people, they buried them in the ground and planted fruit trees under those bodies. And black people are fertilizer for some of the trees that's out here in the world. Some people don't know that. But my point is, from death comes life. That's called manure is the perfect example. Shit. Also, the story about rising from the ashes. That's the same story of rising from the shit. Because we know if your house burnt down to ashes, that means your house really got burnt down to nothing. You know, your house is really shit now. Get it? Soot, all of that shit. Anyway, long story short, that's who Saturn is. Now, look. Mind you, keep in mind, I might be talking high for some people that everybody ain't going to get it. I'm breaking down Saturn on his back. And to show you that he telling on himself right now. That's what he doing, this dumbass. And I'm also showing you why he got it on his back. That's why he can't look at it. He put it on his back so he don't got to look at it. All right? What is Saturn? Saturn is a planet of karma as he presides over the actions of every individual accordingly. It is believed that punishes bad seeds and rewards good deeds in the lifetime of a man. As a strict taskmaster, through punishment, he teaches justice, perseverance, discipline, labor, and endurance in difficult times. Now you see why they deal with sacrificing and things of that nature. But my point is this. Also, when you see them falling, like I tell you about, that is part of their karma. Because that is how they get punished for their bad deeds. But when they do good deeds, they get what? Rewards. I just told you right here. When they do good deeds, they get rewarded. What was Offset good deed? Maybe his good deed was turning his back. Now you see how they just told you when certain people give up a sacrifice, that's considered a good deed. Who is it a good deed by? Saturn recognizes all good deeds done by his dirty people. You see what it's going? What does Saturn symbolize? In astrology, Saturn reflects wisdom, discipline, and karma. You see, I told you, some of these things that happen, it don't have nothing to do with us. Remember I broke down how after Takeoff passed away? See, sometime when a celebrity dies, it's a warning to all celebrities that you could be next. This is why certain people that die in the industry, they all got to come to the funeral dressed in black. And they all got to look at that person in the casket because it let them know they could be next. So this is why they have to all pull up. Because what? That is the discipline they have to learn. That y'all gonna do what you told, you're gonna do what we say, and if you get out of line, you're gonna get up out of here. You all have to be disciplined. So there you see it. Sometimes one celebrity got to get taken out to let the rest of them know y'all better stop playing. You're gonna be next. That's how they put them in order and give them discipline. See? Through personal experience, this sign shines a light in areas of your life that might need a lot of growing up to do. This is something else I speak about. Okay, what is Saturn symbolizing? You see, I said, through personal experience, the sign shines a light on areas in your life that might need a lot of growing up to do. Well, when you're under dark energy, 9 times out of 10, things in your life become fucked up. Like I said, when things in your life ain't going right, you probably didn't do some fucked up shit, got fucked up people around you. My point is this. Saturn is the one, or that karma is the one to let you know you got growing up to do. What's the number one thing I say? Niggas need to grow up. What does grow up mean? It means pay attention, be more aware. You need more wisdom. You gotta be wiser now. You're not a fool. You're not a kid no more. It's time to grow up because your dumb shit is gonna be your own karma now. That's what I've been trying to tell people. That's why I told people it ain't what you believe in. It's about what you know. This is why they're saying, when I told you the whole science of that movie, Baby Boy, was to show all the downfalls of the black man and his childish ways. That's what that whole thing was about. The whole movie Baby Boy was to show the black man his childish behavior, and he needs to grow up. And if he don't grow up, all he's gonna do is die. Why you think in the movie Baby Boy, then you see what was Tyrese's number one thing? He was scared to die. So it made him a baby boy. He didn't want to grow up. But when you don't grow up, you automatically a baby boy, and 9 times out of 10, you're gonna die young before your time because you ain't grow up. Why am I saying that? Saturn or the Grim Reaper is already in a place for those that want to grow up. That's why he Father Time. Father Time said, oh, well, you don't want to grow up. It's time for you to go back home, then fuck it. And that's why people die young and before their time. That's another reason. Anyway, that's a whole nother science. Now we're going to take a look at the real world, what's going on. And I got confirmation. A lot of y'all saw it. And I told my people this shit ain't no game. Now y'all going to see. And I told you it's going to go down this summer. I already told you that. Now let's take a look. Ta-da! They announced it over the weekend. They announced it. It's official now. But I'm going to pat myself on the back. Now, like I said, look, I don't be wanting clout for this stuff I do, y'all. Only reason why I'm proud of this right here, because I saw it play by play, and I gave it to the people and showed them. And I was trying to tell all my brothers a year ago, I warned my brothers and told them, look, bro, if you out here in these streets, start shaking and moving, get it together, and get ready to get up out the game, bro, because they coming. So all I was trying to tell brothers. Now y'all see, boom, they unleashed it. The war is set. They let it be known to the public. They did the ritual yesterday, the unleashing of the robot dog. Mayor Eric Adams in New York City they have unleashed the weaponry. This is what they're showing you, because when Joe Biden gave New York City $30 million to fight crime, this was some of the money went to. I told you the war is about to pop off, and the war is on criminals. I told you that. It just so happened the number one face of crime is black men. So the war is on black men in the street. I told you that. Niggas ain't want to listen, though. I told you. And I ain't trying to just keep saying, I'm just trying to let my people know I'm not here to finesse you, play with you. I ain't here for no clout. I'm just here to tell people what it is. So you can save yourself, because they ain't playing with you. Now, we know I did full specials on this channel. For those who want to really know what's going on, and I told you already, go check AI technology, the video I did, AI, artificial intelligence in a new world order. And I got RoboCop on the cover to show you. It's RoboCop time now. These dogs run 35 miles an hour, same speed as a car in a residential area. These dogs have guns. They can gun you down. What about the saying in the street, my brothers? Remember the saying in the street? Getting gunned down like a dog? He gunned him down like a dog. Well, here you see it. They can gun you down like a dog. These dogs got guns on them. They got facial rec, voice recognition. It know if you got a cell phone on you, know if you got drugs on you. You scan your car, all of that. Where you going, bro? Where you going? Did I not also show you the technology they got where they can scan your house, know if you got drugs in the house? Told y'all niggas the game over. Only people who selling drugs will be agents and snitches. That's it. But they made a grand introduction to the people. But guess what? This is what I love. You know what I love about this, y'all? Because we didn't need no unveiling. We already knew. But for my people that sleep, they had no idea. So to them, this is the first time they seeing this in New York. We been saw this. I broke it down play by play, told you how much they cost and everything. But guess what? You ain't got to worry about no white cop pulling you over no more. You ain't got to worry about no white cop beating you up no more. You ain't got to worry about that no more. See, the dogs are here to change all of that. Another thing I want to show my people, this is what the whole defund the police was about. It was never about ending police, jackass. It was about changing the order of police on how they do things. Same way everybody else has changed how they do things, you got to change the way you do things. See? Now, if a dog pull up on you, you can't say racism now, can you? Can't sue the city for racism. Part of the game. Warfare. What else? Warfare. NYPD city government introduces new 400-pound robots in patrol of the streets. This is what my people was talking about. C-3PO. R2-D2. Y'all thought it was a movie, right? I told you everything in the movies is real. I told people that. Now you see it. All of this shit is to fight crime. All of this shit is coming for you niggas on the street. I told you that shit. But what else? Look, it's summertime, indictment season. It's going to be a hot summer. A lot of brothers getting put on them slave ships this summer. They coming. That's what all this shit mean. They coming, they coming, they coming. They getting ready. They just putting the public on notice. So when the public see these dogs and these machines, the public won't be scared. But the public gonna now know, oh, that's not for us. That's for the criminals. Okay, that's good. See? Going down, family. I'm going to say it again. You got to be a damn idiot to think they spent millions of dollars on this stuff if they do not plan on using it. And guess what else? New York is already oversaturated with immigrants. Ask yourself a question. Do you think all this is for the immigrants or you think it's for the hood? Because I told people, look, we got to get all these people out the hood anyway. We got to get all their ass out of here. Because once we get them out of here, then we got more space for the new people coming in. We ain't got nowhere to put the new people yet. But in the fall, they'll be ready because this whole summer is going to be dedicated to locking people up, kicking their ass out, and making them homeless and making them dissolve. That is the whole agenda of the heat. They always do it in the summer because in the summer, it's hard for you to recoup. And that summer heat beat you down while you're going through it. It's all warfare. But let's continue on, family. Back to Offset. How many of y'all know that this nigga been locked up plenty of times? He ain't never go to jail neither. I'm talking about after the first time. He got locked up a long time ago, like I showed you. I don't recall him going to jail for that. Let me also say this too. You know how some people say, oh, they ain't going to jail. They got money. Well, let's ask the question now, y'all. Those days over with too. You ain't noticed that? How many people are celebrities with money we seen go to jail? In the past, 10 years? Ever since Plaxico Burress that played for the New York Giants, won a Super Bowl, he went to jail for shooting himself. That was the first sign that any celebrity go to jail. And that's how you know most celebrities that don't go to jail be fucking snitches. They be telling. It's that simple. Because now your money don't get you free. Because these prosecutors in these states, they get clout off locking up celebrities. So they like to lock celebrities up. My point is this. You'll see Offset, he got in trouble with the police a lot. And he ain't never go to jail. Just like Cardi B. Then you see all that stuff happen. What she did? Walk right out the courtroom, right? Oh, she got, what she get? What's that bullshit? Community service. But my point is, you'll see, look, these niggas been going to jail. Look. See that? 2 different days. See that? 2 different days. See what he got on? See right here? Offset don't never go to jail. Offset don't never go to jail. See that? Because that nigga's an agent. That's why. That's my opinion, nigga. You're an agent. Showing y'all. Suspect behavior. See that? Never go to jail. Him and his wife, they don't go to jail. But everybody else around them go to jail. Yeah, for those who don't know, go look at how many people around Cardi B is in jail. Out of here. Rapper Offset is dragged from his car and handcuffed, and wife Cardi B cousin is arrested for possessing a loaded gun after cops surrounded them at a Trump rally in Beverly Hills. Offset, what was you doing at a Trump rally? Did they send you to go down there and distract? Because I know who you work for, buddy. Told you, man, they all frauds. All frauds. But he gonna tell all the young boys he shoot, he get it popping. He got the chopper with the 100-round drum. But look what he does. I told you these all frauds, man. Told y'all, man. Now let's move along, y'all, to some real big business that's going on. And the joke's on the people. Check it out, y'all. Ring Nation. Hold up. Let me check on the chat, man. Let me check on y'all. Keeler Boo said he was acting like he was getting arrested. Yeah. That's right. Now we got to check this out, y'all. Big business, big talk, real shit going on right here. Ring Nation. How many of y'all got a ring? How many of y'all got a ring? Well, I'm going to give you my opinion on a ring. The ring is not just to keep people from breaking in your house. The ring is to watch your ass and everything you do. Well, let's break it down to common sense. 365 days in a year. Is that ring not on? Well, how many times out the year somebody trying to break in your house? And First of all, a ring is not going to stop nobody from breaking in your house anyway. It's not. They're going to break in your house any fucking way with a mask on and shit like that. The ring don't do shit. But the ring does one thing for sure. It watches your ass 24/7. And now, this is another big joke they done played on the people. Check this out. Ring Nation is a new fucking TV show. Ta-da. Amazon and MGM. They are making a TV show of all other things that happen on Ring. It's something like America's Dumbest Criminals. But they also are, basically, they're going to be using rings from all over America, and ain't nothing you can say about it. You know why? When you got Ring, you signed your rights over. How you think they take the Ring information and give it to law enforcement? Because I told you, law enforcement, put it like this. See, I'm going to break it down to some people that don't know how it goes. The tech companies are very important. And I broke all this shit down a long time ago. When I did the special, I'm going to say it again like a fucking broken record. When I did the special called 5G Technology, Super Thug Matrix, the gangster thug life is over. And I broke all of this shit down. Let me break it down again. See, these tech companies, they in bed with everybody. Facebook can't just give your information away to anybody. Or should I say this? Mark Zuckerberg and them smart. All these tech companies are smart. See, the tech company is the middleman. See, Mark Zuckerberg has the program, but he sells your information to another tech company, and that tech company sells it to the police. Ring sells your information to other companies, and the other companies sell it to the police. So now when you try to go to Ring and Facebook, they say, we ain't giving it to the police. That wasn't us. But they ain't going to tell you they sold it to another company. That's why everybody's information is everywhere. And the whole thing is they are now making a TV show for all the different events that happen on Ring. Also, what is that telling you? That's telling you you've been part of the movie and the TV show the whole time. Because anybody with a ring, your whole life is on a database. If you've been having sex on that ring, if you've been walking around your house naked, all that shit is on the Ring. You in that database. This right here, 1,800. Basically, this was breaking down how more than 1,800 people, or basically companies, police, and sheriff departments around the world got access to this information. So I just wanted to show people the TV show, Ring Nation. And they said the TV show is going to be with Wanda Sykes and Charles Barkley. It's a fact. It's already in the making. So this also shows you how everybody gets paid off us once again. See, they can take regular Americans, the shit we do every day, and create a bag and get money and get paid off that shit. Now they about to get paid off that shit, right? Because everybody wanted to follow the trend of getting a ring. Everybody wanted to be down with the black community. But guess what? I'll say it again. A ring is not going to stop nobody from coming to your fucking house at all. It ain't going to stop shit. These criminals nowadays will come in your house with ring on or ring off. Do they not walk in banks, whether the bank got cameras? Do they not walk in corner stores no matter they got cameras? Okay, then. What make you think they not going to come in your house because you got a ring? But ring are good for babysitters, watching the baby. Ring got his purpose, but I'm just telling you, that ring been watching you. And you the one that's been getting studied and surveilled. You. And they know where you at because what? You got the ring hooked up to your phone. So they know when you're home, when you ain't home, when you're out of town. They know all your fucking business. And they know when you're in the home. Some of you in the home, they know when you jacking off too. Because you went and got the ring. So anyway, let's move on. I ain't going to hold y'all today. It's a beautiful day. We're going to chop it up, family. I want everybody to enjoy the rest of their weekend. Florida went underwater. Heavy flash flooding. How many people knew this happened in Fort Lauderdale? Do you see the cars floating? Castor Troy, salute. Salute, family. Thanks for supporting the channel. How many of y'all saw this flood? Major flood. Because remember, they've been wiping people out all over America. Let's look at every major storm that has happened this year so far, right? We've seen Cali get snowed in. We've seen Buffalo get snowed in. We've seen floods in Fort Myers. But my point is they never show you the recovery. They never show you how the people come back and they build a city back up. No. When these events happen, this is what pushes the people out very, very fast. This is how you lose your car, your crib, all that at one time. And this how you become homeless real quick. If you ain't got the right insurance or no money in the stash, this how you become homeless. This is another warfare they've been using. Because what? You can't put nobody on charges if you get wiped out by the weather. Nobody to blame, is it? But this has been going on. How many of y'all knew this? People getting flushed away. Salute, Hakeem. Thanks for supporting the channel, family. Look. That's right. That's right, A. Using weather as a weapon. I told people it's a different form of warfare now. I told my people and everybody ran about guns. Let's look at an example. Florida is one of the biggest gun-toting states. But what good is your gun if you're getting flooded out? You ain't even got time to get all the damn guns. But you'll peep this too. All of the states that got good, like got them gun laws, like Florida, Texas, what been happening to them? It ain't hard to figure this shit out, y'all. Have Florida and Texas not been catching the most hell? All right. A lot of y'all know about Hawk. See that? But why does they make national TV of people getting wiped out? And you got to already know when the shit like this happen, you know some people got it going to die. How grandma going to escape? How somebody disabled going to get away? When they disabled and let's say it happened on the weekend when they ain't got their caregiver around. This is how it affects a lot of people. But in America, if you don't talk about it, it never happened. As long as you don't see it on the TV. See the dead bird? That represent death. People died and stuff like people die and stuff like this, y'all. And don't forget this good old Florida when them alligators start moving through the water. Y'all know that. Y'all know them gators start circulating in that water, but they ain't gonna tell you that. We're coming to the end now, y'all. Now we got to talk about this, something I already spoke about. But I want y'all to see it for yourself. 50 Cent says he hates that he did shows with stars. This is about 50 Cent crying, still crying about stars. I'm going to say this one last time. I got nothing against 50. 50 is a hustler. But I understand that 50 makes all his money off black people depression. He gets paid off black ignorance. All right, period. I'm going to say it again. All of 50 TV shows are the same exact show. BMF, Power, Power Book 1, Power Book 2, Raising Canaan, all the motherfucking same. All he did was change the fucking names. I'm going to break it down the last time. All black movies consist of the same freaking thing. Betrayal is the number one thing. Betrayal. Somebody got to be the snake. Murder. Sex. Get it? It ain't a black movie if it don't got betrayal or sex in it. And a whole lot of killing. That's what 50 Cent make his money off of. That's what all his shit consists of. That's why I say I challenge 50 to do something that is totally different out the box. He can't do that. But my point is what I'm showing y'all. Look at this. He said out his own mouth. Check this out. 50 took to social media to call out stars while running down his accomplishments. See, bragging. While dealing with the network, I had the number 1, 2, 3, and 4 top TV shows in African American and Latina households, said 50. What is he basically saying? All I do is make money selling them the same dumbass shit over and over again because niggas and Latinos love the same shit. They love to see somebody shooting. They love to see somebody dealing with drugs, selling them. They love to see some fucking. So 50 knows all I got to do is keep selling the same shit with a different name, and niggas and Hispanics, or all of them going to keep buying the shit. All 50 Cent does is put out projects to keep reminding you that you stuck in the hood. That's it. He keep putting out the same shit to let you know, to remind you you're stuck in the hood and you're never going to get out. And therefore, he always has to distract you with the same shit. I can even prove to you how they also strategically drop all his series at specific times, and you will see they've been playing this game a long time. But that's how 50 get his money. I ain't saying he got nothing to do with it, but I know he ain't stupid neither. 50 is a master at what? All I got to do is sell the image of the hood, and that's it. His whole shit is selling the hood. Get rich or die trying. That's the hood slogan. But if you watch that movie and watch BMF, it's the same shit. They all the same shit. All he do is switch the characters, man. It's the same shit. So I don't got to watch none of that shit unless I feel like it because it's the same shit. I told you, man. Power is nothing but a fake ass law and order, man. It's nothing but law and order mixed with fucking Boys in the Hood or some bullshit. All that shit. All black movies are the same. Why do black people still get hyped up over the same shit? It's all the fucking same. How many times you see niggas getting killed in real life? Niggas in your hood. Why do you gotta keep watching films that to see niggas get killed? Because watching niggas killed is part of the image that's supposed to always be in your fucking head. Why? Because niggas dying is supposed to be normal in the hood. It is normal, it is embraced, and people pay stars to watch the shit. So that's why they're gonna keep doing it. Because wherever there's black people dying, it's always some money involved. Get it? 50 know the game. Let's move on. We're coming to a closing, y'all. And I'm gonna do this walkthrough one more time, then we're gonna get out of here. Because I told you this episode is not just about no corny ass Offset, it's about betrayal and snakes and how you have to pay attention and watch the people you're dealing with, man. The people that's the closest to you, that you let in your business, you let them around your family, your kids, you share personal important information with them, you trust them. Those are the main ones always gonna get your ass. I told you, when you get caught up, it's never the person you didn't really get along with or the person y'all had a little beef here and there. Sometimes it ain't even the person that you had a fight with and made up with. It's always that motherfucker that always gonna act like they love you the most. Because one thing for sure, envy has to be hidden at all times. Hate always got to be hidden. But it's always the closest one to do the dirt to you, man. Always. And that was the whole story that people forgot. See that whole story about that man by the name of Jesus or whatever? That was a story of betrayal and other things. But see, people try to make things all religious, but everything ain't religious. Some things are just a story. Look at it like a goddamn comic book. That's how I can look. If I want to, I can look at the Bible like a comic book. If that's my opinion, that's what I can do. Because it's about the information. And I'm saying that to say that what? It was a story told about betrayal. But everybody wanted to brush it over under the rug. This is why they have to get you out the book. Because it is many lessons. And I ain't about to get religious because I ain't religious. But the whole story of betrayal was what, family? The one that betrayed him was the one the closest to him. Who else was the biggest fraud? What's that nigga named Peter, I think? Wasn't Peter acting like he was the one that go the hardest? Like he ready to go to war? Like he ready to pop at any time? He was ready, right? Peter was always trying to convince this man that where to go, I'm ready to go, I'm ready to put in this work. But when it all went down, what Peter do? That nigga folded, didn't he? When it all went down, what that nigga Judas did? Is he not the one that set up the whole part? Is Judas not the one that told them they meeting, they doing this, they doing that, and the third? For what? 30 pieces of silver? What is that? Chump change. That's what that meant. It meant that people would sell you out for nothing. That's what the story meant. It meant it don't take much for somebody to sell you out. And it's going to be somebody in your circle that's jealous of your ass, that fucking don't really like you like that. That's what the story was meant. That was part of the story. Betrayal. And showing you that whenever there's a lot of people around you, the fraud is already in the room. It's always like that. Y'all ain't figured out yet? Why you think organizations get indicted? Why you think gangs get taken out? Ain't it always just one person? Just take one. That is the story of betrayal. That's why I told you betrayal is in every black movie, because they put black people in betrayal as one. One of the biggest things said about black people by other races and nations, they say do not trust black people. They are the most snitches, not just snitches, but they say black people are the most disloyal on the planet. And it's not hard to see that, because black people go anywhere and go all over the place. As long as it's the right price, they'll do it. Yes, they will. So this whole story was about betrayal. But you're going to understand that most people that hate on certain things and certain people, they're the main ones that do the hating. The snake don't understand the story, or they don't want nobody else to understand the story. This is why liars and frauds are all over the world, and they are the main Judas. But my point is this: this is a science that was done thousands of years ago that still exists to this day. This, y'all heard about the Judas factor? Y'all heard this is what is used to take down people, period. That's why what I told you, you better save your fucking self. Ain't no such thing as no leader. Wake up out that fantasy world. Leaders get taken out. How leaders get taken out? By Judas. That's who. It's how it worked. But my point is this. Always be aware, man. It's the one that gonna say they love you. It's the one that's gonna act like they're ready to go. They're the main ones gonna betray you. You know who the most loyal, thorough one is? The ones that just be quiet. The ones that show you through their actions who they are. They ain't got to say nothing, but you know they down. You know they ready. But the people that run their mouth, they're the ones that ain't going to do shit. Don't never forget that. Because that's what Peter did. He ran his mouth, talked all this shit. And when the shit went down, Peter was fucking running. Peter denied that man 3 times. You know why? Because he already knew Peter was a fraud. He like, Peter, you talking all that shit, but I already know when that shit pop off, Peter, you ain't going to do nothing. That's why I told you, most men, they talk, they ain't going to do nothing. Why you been seeing all this internet beef? You see beef every day. People talk, they ain't gonna do shit but run their mouth. Because that's what cowards do. People that's gonna do stuff, they ain't gonna say nothing. They just gonna do it. But the story of betrayal is in everything we watch and see is all around us. It happens in real life. Family, friends, don't matter. But guess what? That's why I tell people, the more you by yourself, you ain't gotta worry about being betrayed. The more you can count on your fingers the people you rock with and trust, you ain't got to worry about being betrayed. And even if you do, you'll be able to backtrack where it came from. But when you want to be down with everybody, you cool with everybody, and everybody know your business, and everybody your shit, man, you always going to get betrayed. And that's the biggest joke ever played. See? It's a joke. Betrayal. See Homer Simpson? You see the Simpsons trolling and clowning? Because they know about betrayal. But they know you ain't never going to figure it out. You got a Judas with you right now. That's part of also how they keep us down and always take us out. On that note, I broke a lot of stuff down. Man, you got to catch the replay. That's it. We out of here. I ain't stay here all day. Sunday is nice. Yeah, and I'm watching some NBA playoffs today. I'm chilling. Kick back. My name Kickback Jack today. What's up, Tamara, Your Majesty? Good morning. Shamayam. Rashonda Clark. Never forget about the betrayal, y'all. If you got that light on you, yeah, they around. They trying to dim, put your lights out. Always lurking. That's their job. The snakes always got to lurk. That's their job. Their job is to lurk, seek, and devour. So they always looking for their next meal. Don't snakes do that in real life? When you see a snake on National Geographic, snakes hide out, don't they? But when you see them, they trying to get a meal, right? They trying to eat. Then they eat and go back into hibernation. Sound like a Judas snake, don't it? They get you, then they lay low. All this shit is real stuff, y'all. It's real. It's all real. So, ancient cathedral paintings show St. Peter as a bunny as well. Exactly, man. Did you not hear about Peter the Rabbit? Remember the cartoon, Peter the Rabbit, right? Yeah. Yup. Shamayam. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges. Therefore, if not, where and who is he? Job 9:24. That's right. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Now y'all see all this wicked stuff going on? Told people, man. You don't understand it, do you? But you better learn. The hands is in look, the earth is in the hands of the wicked. It's right here. This is what the brother trying to tell you. It's in the hands of the wicked. This is Saturn. This is Chronos, Father Time. The hands of the wicked. See that? See them? That represents what? Them kids in the street getting shot and killed. That represents them kids getting snatched up. That represents sacrifices. Now you see why Offset got that on his back? See, he got Saturn. Sacrifice. When your kid go out in the world and they unaware, that child might get sacrificed because they don't know no better. They don't understand that. There's somebody waiting to devour it. Now you see these big statues, what they tell you? This ain't no damn secret. They all right amongst you. Right in your face. See the child? Boom. You see the child? The fake ass Cupid? Told you Cupid was a boy. So what it got to do with Valentine's Day? And why are people so thirsty about celebrating Valentine's Day in 2023? Y'all ain't get it yet? Y'all ain't get the inside joke, what it's really about? Okay, I ain't saying nothing. Well, I just want to show y'all, man. This the time we in. This is what the brother just told you. Death is already among us. Death is already on the earth. The powers of the dark are already here, and they ruling over everybody. So that's just what it is. So that's why you got to save yourself. There isn't a second coming of Saturn. Evil has been here from the beginning. It never left. But some of this stuff is cycles of the world. Maybe at a time when Saturn came before, it was a lot of death on the planet. Remember, it's a time of death, or should I say it's a time of death, it's a time of birth. It's times where the planet gets heavily populated, then it's a time where the planet gets heavily depopulated, disguised as wars and other things, famines, things of that nature. We know it was written many, many times. But we are now in the cycle of Saturn, allegedly. So that means we're in a time of harvesting and people getting taken out. But let me clarify that. People taking themselves out. Like I said, they don't do shit. People do it to themselves. Saturn, he just wait for you. That's it. He just wait. He don't come looking for you all the time. He just wait. That's how I go down. Saturn, look at the streets of Saturn. The streets, what's on the streets? None but death, right? The streets just waiting for somebody else new to devour. That new young boy that heard that rap song that would hit the block, that's him on Saturn lap right there. See? That represents all the young boys under the spell of hip-hop, rap music, drill, all that shit. When it's all said and done, Saturn gonna get your ass. That's what all that represent, man. That's all that is. When it's all said and done, Saturn gonna get your ass. All right? Now you see it for yourself. These shits have always been around you, man. Saturn gonna get your ass. And Saturn don't really care about grown-ups too much because he know he's gonna get grown-ups anyway. He worried about them other people. That's it. But thanks for dropping that jewel, bro. Yeah, we in the dark age again. That's right. But see, this is what my brothers got. This is my people got to understand. Family got to understand this one part. Cause like the brother was saying, oh, this ain't the first time we in the dark time. But guess what? You got to go into history, bro. Look at all the stories. Many nations got wiped out. But maybe this time it's time for a particular nation to get wiped out. This is what I keep trying to show y'all. This particular wipeout is targeted towards one group of people. You figure it out. Because people years from now are going to be writing about all the shit that happened now. See, all this shit going on, it's going to be documented and written of, and it's spoken of years to come. And it's going to be a story of a people that once was, but ain't no more. I done told y'all this a million times already and showed you. This story written now is different. Guess who the key role players in this movie going to be? Because it was many movies of people getting wiped out. Many. Many of them are recorded in the book. Many other books. It's all over. Many nations being wiped out. But people don't think it's going to happen to them, do they? All right. I got another one for you. You mean to tell me your classification is not on a piece of paper which determines who you are that can make you a target to get wiped out too? My point is this. All they got to do is say the word behind the scenes. These are the people right here that got to go now. And it's done. But don't mind what I said. You just look at everything that's going on. You'll see. It's targeted to one people. So that's why I say, I'm trying to tell my people, you got to break out that arrogance. Meaning, a lot of this stuff I already know. A lot of this stuff happened before, but I'm telling you it's happening again. So the thing is, a lot of the stuff you know now, what are you going to do with the stuff you know now? Are you going to get caught up in this wave? Because it's a wave on the planet. I just showed you that with the flood in Florida. It's a wave coming. Death is all amongst us. But for some reason, this death is affecting certain people more than others. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, my family. This ain't nothing but love. What's up, Taisha? Who else up? Who else? What's up, Thea? I seen her slid up in here. What's up, Thea? Who else up in here? Sky right now at night, afternoon delight. Salute, Nod. Thank you, dear. Thank you for supporting the channel like you always do. Thank you very much. Like I said, I'm gonna tell y'all again. Anybody in here that has any talent and you into the arts, acting, things of that nature, you holler at Miss Thea Washington Caston on Instagram, and she's straight up. Ain't no funny business. Ain't no none of that other stuff going on. All right, ain't no that shit you watch on YouTube where everybody got to do something funny and get sacrificed. It ain't about all that. You got talent and principles and morals. You holler at Miss Thea Washington. That's it. On Instagram, Thea Washington Caston. All right, and she giving lessons and information on how to perfect your craft. So I'm just letting y'all know that. Support your people. And everything ain't spookism. And them people that you call Illuminati, they don't run every fucking thing. That's my point. Y'all been giving them too much clout, too much credit for every fucking thing. That's why I had to come and tell you that they ain't all who you think they are. The only reason why they who they are, because you've been giving them all your fucking power. They ain't shit for real, to be honest with you. they power come from dummies. That's it. What makes them illuminated is that you're in darkness. That's why they illuminated. Once you wake up, hey, they ain't got no power over you no more. But you spend your whole life worried about the fucking Illuminati. That's why you ain't got shit and you always gonna be in darkness. Because you scared of the boogeyman. I'm just being honest with you. Randy Clark, I told you, that's right. What up, bro? Rottweiler, what's up? That's right. Kill Illuminati, man. That's right, man. They ain't about nothing. Like I said, we at a war against principles and morals. Keep that in mind. What does that mean? That means nobody can make you do nothing you do not want to do. That is also how the industry is set up. Let me clarify that too about the industry, because it's been a lot of stuff about the industry that I got to clear up too. It's called sell your soul for a reason. All right? They don't make you do shit. People sell their soul because that's what they want to do. Do you know how many people in the industry been in the game forever and they ain't never do no funny shit, but they still got a job? You know why? Those are the people comfortable with being behind the scenes. Those are the people good with just doing their work, going home. But it's the ones that want to be at the top of the top. They want to go up that pyramid. Those are the ones that do anything. Those are the ones that get it. Those are the ones that walk through those doors and do all of other shit. It's the ones that want to be the biggest. He want to be the biggest film producer. He going to do some funny shit. He want to be the biggest actor, the biggest rapper. They going to do some funny shit. But then you got that one producer, that one filmer, that one caster. They just do their job and go home and take their little salary and chill the fuck out. They ain't with all that shit. Remember that. So when you see somebody selling out, that's because that's what they wanted to do. He wanted to get on his knees. He wanted to bend over. That's what he wanted. They ain't make him do shit. They don't make nobody do nothing. We're going to clear that up today. Everybody you see that sold out or did something dirty is because that's what they wanted to do. That's what separates us from them. What? Our principles and morals. When you sell your soul, you throw your principles and morals in the trash, or actually you give them to the man. You sign, right? You sign on a dotted line. The receipt is your morals and principles, and that's what they hold. They hold your principles and morals on a receipt, and that's what you ain't never getting back. You understand that? And understand it's all that free will. Because even the powers that be, they don't like flunkies and followers. They ain't gonna make you do shit. They want people that's down. So that way, when you sign up with us, you told us you want to be down, and if you don't do what you say you're gonna do, then we're gonna take your stupid ass out. Now you see why they get dealt with? That's all at their own will. They sign up for that shit. It's like a gang. All right, you sign up for a gang. You don't do what the gang say. The gang gonna be the one to take your ass out. Simple and plain. All right, so we ain't dealing with no more boogeyman stuff. Salute, Vlad. Right? What up? What up? Day one. We working. We ain't Diddy money, but we do okay-ish. That's right. That's right. That's right there. I know what's up. Anyway, y'all, just hollering at y'all, man. We all tapped in. All right, y'all. That's it. I ain't gonna hold y'all no longer, man. We done with this episode. Episode 417 in the books. Happy to see everybody. You know I had to bring the vibes. like I said, man, they was playing with that episode on Friday, y'all. Y'all see they was playing. Y'all see for yourself. As soon as I start talking that real talk, real situation, whole episode messed up. See, when it's some BS, it ain't never gonna mess up. Told y'all, man, it's all this shit strategic. I'm gonna say it again. This computer I use it strictly for the internet, meaning I use it just for this live. I don't got no music on this computer. I don't got no videos, no downloaded, nothing. My hard drive ain't crowded. It's an empty computer. And I'm in the same room as my Wi-Fi. So it's no reason for none of my episodes to be chopped up. I did it on purpose. This is why I don't use more than one device at once so they won't clash. So I know when somebody messing with the episode. I already know how they get down. But I just want to try to understand that because I was kind of upset because I don't like janky productions. You know, I don't like putting out janky product. So that episode that messed up on Friday, a lot of y'all understand what that was about. You know what I'm saying? Period. Other than that, what's up, Jamila? About to get out of here. Y'all enjoy y'all day. Y'all stay right. Y'all stay blessed. Episode 417, Sunday special in the books. Everybody have a good day. And y'all know it's nothing but love. And that's it. Vibe out. 1.